Oh yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
mean, you could
But
do it. You could do
I
it.
didn't know if it was legal or not.
Yeah. It is legal. It is
Okay.
not your fault if you have a car in front of you, of course.
Yeah, okay. We need
Oh,
to do
nice.
like what is Corepion or the Parnell racing guy? I know what I have to do. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Here we are in IKR for our TF10 debut. It's on Monza. It's a very lovely day, and we will see what we can do in the qualifying. As you can hear me
No.
communicating with my engineer, Alex
Yeah,
Limorte,
everyone.
also the team owner. As we have already set a 118. So, what do you think of taking it safe and bring home a maybe 8 low, or go risk and maybe bring home a 6 or 7? As you can hear my
Mm,
engineer say go
what do
full
we care?
risk.
I don't care.
Okay.
Because sometimes if you go to take a lap tour, you don't do it. So I prefer if you take the risk.
Yeah, I'm already on P3. Could at worst it could be like
Yeah, but
P7.
I
So
mean, if you do the lap thinking in doing a safe lap,
yeah, it will be slow.
maybe you don't get the time.
As you can
So
hear, Alex is
just a
completely
bit
right
and
here.
that's it.
So we need to do a
Okay, good
point
luck.
0.7 or point 0.8 low just to be competitive in this race, just to start top 5. So the pressure is fully on, putting on hot lap mode and actually getting a snap of oversteer, which is really not ideal, as you can see on the delta. Also got a slight toe from a car who just finished his lap on the last lap, so that was nice. So realistically, we're only like 30,000 down. So we head into turn 1, we just didn't clip it fully like we used to do, but we get the exit right. And the first sector is gonna be a 26.08. As you want full risk over this shitty turn 4 curb. You need to hit it absolutely perfectly, which we do. And we are 1.510 up. Nerves all over the place. Going into the Lesmo 1. Hitting it actually quite decent. Into Lesmo 2. I broke a bit too early. Turned in too early. And not ideal exit, but could happen. Still 1.310 up. As the pressure is fully on. Getting a bit distracted by the yellow light on top of the screen now. As we hit it quite decently, a bit too safe, but and you can also see it Alfa Romeo on the exit there. Turning diff to 59. Now we only need to bring the lap home and don't lock up. Yeah, we get a slight lock up on the right front tire, which was not ideal. I fucked the last corner. As you can hear me say, I fucked the last corner, and which I actually did because my last sector was 2/10 off my PB. So that was not ideal.
Well, Parnell is starting
So
P2,
still
so
10 seconds on the clock, and everyone is just loading into the server. And yeah, we're starting on hards. I believe the Red Bull in front of me is starting on mediums. So it's gonna be 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. And as you can see, the Aston Martin has a horrible start, falling back just about, I believe, if Kevin passed him, I don't know. No, he didn't. He fell back from P1 to P4. He had a horrible start, and yeah, we just slipped through that. So here we are behind Mark Schluter. Thank you. As you can hear my engineer say, good start, and I would say thank you, of course. So yeah, these first laps are quite critical, also for Mark Schluter to stay into the DRS of Andres Lopez, and yeah, for us to stay, of course, with Mark Schluter. So yeah, that was the start basically. Nothing kind of changed from here. So we are gonna skip through to the next part.
Use a bit of battery here.
So here we are
How much regain do we have?
at the end of sector 2
Yeah,
in lap 13,
About 17,
I don't know
16.
why. Yes,
and we are gonna box this lap to try and
So
get the undercut right on Andres Lopez. As you can hear me say, box box, because we are gonna boxing really early. We are gonna do actually more laps on the mediums than on the hard compound of tire. So you'll see how that works out as you try and take it carefully into the pit entry. And we get hit from behind by Mark Schluter. So that's gonna affect his race because now he has front wing damage. So that's not ideal for him. And yeah, we just get an optimal turn in, so that's quite ideal. You can hear me say I was just braking normally. And we need to get a really decent outlap to stay in front of the other guys. You can ask me if to push much or less than normal, as the Haas just comes out behind me, and I'm just on cold tires, so we'll see how that ends up. As you can hear me wheel spin and also can see the Haas car is not gaining, so my respect for him to not try and overtake me. So as you can hear me say, the Alfa Romeo guy just went into my back. So yeah, that is not ideal for him.
Behind me now, so that's good.
You can also hear me say I have a gap behind me now. Tony Ritchie is 2.2 seconds behind me.
No.
And
no,
you can
no,
hear
no,
me
no.
ask if the Parno guy was
Use
boxing or
stay?
not.
Off the
Yeah,
button.
No, don't waste battery now.
Okay, copy.
So yeah, you can probably remember the Aston Martin guy just right behind me when I was boxing.
These tires have good grip for now.
And
tire wear.
he is going to be in the pit exit right now.
3% per lap.
And we just get ahead of him. Also my respect for this guy, because he didn't just dive on me
The brake
now
pushes a bit.
on cold mediums.
I'll push.
So we're gonna skip down to when it gets exciting again. So see you then.
He's going for softs.
As the Parnell Racing guy, Andres Lopez, goes for the soft compound of tire, and I definitely didn't expect him to do that. As we come out ahead of him by only 3/10. Well, he was 3 seconds in front of us before we boxed, so it's a quite decent undercut. But now he has just a amazing grip on those new soft tires. As I was trying to get him out of the DRS,
It is impossible.
but
That's soft.
yeah.
Yeah.
As you can hear my engineer say, just stay with him. He is the soft tire, so there's no way I can gain 5/10 in just 3 corners. And now we're coming down to the back straight, I believe it is. The straight until Ascari, and he is already quite getting closer and closer and closer. So yeah, pushing it until the limits now, actually going a bit over the limit, having an oversteer moment, and he's just only 2.5 tenths behind us, as he will stay behind us for now, of course, because he wants DRS on the main straight. So we try and get the best exit as possible, but it's just impossible to defend against him for now. And yeah, we just need to stay within his DRS to try and fight for the victory, basically. So we are going to try and do that, tucking in behind him now, as he got that corner absolutely right, because you want a little bit of oversteer and then turn it into a better exit. So Tony Ritchie now behind me 9/10. We need to nail this sector 2 to keep Tony out of the DRS. And we'll see if that happens. We cut this perfectly, so that was quite nice. And it will be quite close if Tony gets the DRS or not. He actually did not get the DRS. As you can see, 1.005. And you can see the gap just getting bigger and bigger now.
What should I do ERS wise?
And yeah, we just need to stay close to Andres Lopez now, to the Red Bull in front. On this old medium tires compared to the really new soft tires of him. But we still have 8 laps to go. So as we are almost out of ERS, and he is also out of ERS, so that's, yeah, if he wasn't out of ERS I wouldn't be able to follow him. But the gap is now 1 second, as you can see me use, and the gap was 9/10 over the DRS line, so I need to get this first and second sector completely right if I want to try and stay with him, as we brake really late. Get the cut just right, and can just see me gaining but losing it all on the exit.
Try to stay with him, he will struggle at the end.
As you can hear my engineer say, try to stay with him because he's going to struggle at the end, which he actually did. And now I'm braking at 100 meters, cutting it perfectly again and again and again. It's 1.02 now, so we need to get this perfectly basically. So yeah, it was, I believe, 0.9. As you can hear my engineer Alex laugh. It was really close to stay within the DRS. So that was nice. But now yeah, full focus, need to stay with him.
Oh, still 7 laps remaining, mate.
As you can hear me say, still 7
Am I gonna
laps
get it? Like, am I gonna? Are
remaining.
my tires gonna hold on?
You could not hear me ask if my tires were gonna hold on.
Okay.
And then hear me do some quick calculation on this main straight. I believe so. Still within the DRS, so that's quite nice.
At least he's helping you to pull away from the cars behind.
So am I yeah, I'm just still fighting for the win here. As I completely destroyed that corner. You could see him just get a much better traction, like
Struggling much with traction,
you
mate.
can hear me also say I'm struggling much with traction now. Like my tires are about 49-50% right now. And yeah, we just need to get the cut absolutely right, which we actually did, but he is just a bit too fast for us right now. So the gap is 1.05 over the line, over the DRS line.
Oh, you got me out of the DRS.
Yeah, and he basically got me out of the DRS, so that was really not ideal.
What do I do with the ERS? Save it?
Yes, save.
So yeah, I was trying to save a bit of ERS now for the last laps, but he was just so fast on those new soft tires.
Yeah, copy.
Just in case he makes a mistake.
I should just need to use all of it because Tony is catching up,
Is he in?
and he was not in the DRS, so that was
I think not.
that was a bit better for me at the moment.
I have 0 ERS anymore. mate.
But the Tony Ritchie guy has
Tony Ritchie,
so
how much
much pace in the race.
He's not, I don't know.
So we need to just stay focused and get every corner right if we can. Which you can see at the traction is with those new soft of compound of tires. Actually not new anymore, like 4 lap old.
You see a chance? Overtake something on Julian.
From there.
So
Tony getting close.
as we see a yellow flag now forming, one of the McLaren guys actually crashed or spun. I believe spun.
Yeah, Tony is in my DRS.
As Tony is close down to my
maybe
DRS
work
now.
together with Tony to get back into the DRS of Andres.
And yeah, the Aston Martin guy,
Could be, yes.
Franek, is now out of the DRS
Oh, he's like really
on
close now.
Tony. So
Oh, it's DRS as Tony.
basically my plan for now was stay with Tony because he got way more pace than I have, and try to close the gap with Andres. But yeah, which is 1.4 for now.
I will let him him go if he wants to pass.
As you can hear me say, I will let him go if he wants to pass.
I think
But he didn't want to pass, so
No, he doesn't for now.
yeah, that's basically for now until the second to last lap, which we are going to skip through now. So here we are again. Tony Ritchie within 2/10 of a second. He could go for an overtake here,
Defend.
but then I could overtake him back at the start. Yes, the basically the main straight. So using all my DRS saved, but he is just so much faster in a straight line. Also with the DRS trying to defend the inside, and also the Aston is getting quite close as we tuck down behind him, and the Aston just completely outbrakes himself.
Oh, what did
what the hell, man?
As you can hear, my engineer is not very happy, me neither, but I just needed to stay focused. And at this straight, I know I can get up on a second straight, so I turn off my ERS. Tires are 65% left rear, so that's really not ideal. Cutting it perfectly, staying within 2/10 as the Aston makes a mistake in front now. So we're trying, yeah, do everything perfect, because we actually need to do. And now, as he makes mistakes, we need to make a move now. So we are in the slipstream, full ERS on, going down the inside of this corner. We brake a bit earlier than normal, so he just get confused and needs to go around the outside, which he did, and he makes a lot of mistakes then. So this P3 is actually fully covered now, as I just want to bring it home now, so I go very carefully on the throttle now, and bring home my P3.
God, Alex! P3, mate! Let's go! Oh, let's fucking go!
So see you at the Singapore video of PSGL,
Yes, yes!
and me talking to my brother right now. See you on the next video.
Oh,
Bye bye.
what was that guy doing?